Just give me a minute. I will connect the Bluetooth. I think the battery has finished. Please confirm my sound is audible for everyone. It's easily audible. There is no difficulty. I hope so. Yes, please. Before we start, okay. For rotation, in rotation, you have to rotate a given picture either clockwise. This rotation is called the clockwise rotation, or anti-clockwise. And obviously, when you will rotate to an angle. In IGCSE, you need to know the rotation clockwise and anti-clockwise both 90-degree and 180-degree, both clockwise and anti-clockwise. These rotations we need to know. Okay, how we will do the rotation? Because whenever you have to do the rotation, you will be given three things. You will be given the center of rotation, you will be given the angle of rotation, and you will be given the direction of rotation. For example, center will be given, it will always be a point, and point will be in this form, xy point, xy form. Angle of rotation in IGCSE that you have to deal will be 90-degree and 180-degree. And the direction will be clockwise or anti-clockwise, always whenever you will rotate. Okay? So these three things will be given and you have to do the rotation. Okay, for doing the rotation. And when you will be describing the rotation, you have to describe these three things. In other words, rotation will be given and you will tell the center, you will tell the angle, and you will tell the direction. So let's first learn how to do the rotation. Okay, let's see. First of all, for doing the rotation, let's have a look at this. Just one second. I'm going to show you. Let's say this is our axis. We know very well that the horizontal axis is called x-axis, yes, and the vertical axis is called y-axis. Carefully, please understand this step that I'm going to explain. If you understand that, then rotation will never be a problem. There are different ways. Some people use the compass also for the rotation. Even we use the tracing paper also for the rotation. But my personal favorite is this method because it will be accurate and will be, inshallah, easy as well. If we do the rotation, this side is called the positive x-axis. This is called the negative x-axis. Okay, like we have the positive x-axis, we have the negative x-axis. Yes. Now, in the same way, there is a positive y-axis, like the above. This is origin. Above it, it's positive, and below it is negative. Yes. Now, let's suppose you are rotating clockwise 90-degree. Okay. So what will happen when you will be rotating clockwise, 90-degree clockwise? So this one will come here, yes. This one will come here, this one will come here, and this one will come here, yes. In other words, here you will have no plus y, here you will have plus x because you are rotating it. So after rotation, this will happen. And this will become minus y and this will become minus x. Yes. In other words, if there is a point xy, if there is a point xy, so let's suppose there is a point here. What will happen? This point will come somewhere here because So what will happen to this point? Look, the x has changed to y. Yes, because the x has changed to y. And the y has changed to minus x. Okay? In other words, you can say they both will swap when you will rotate 90-degree clockwise. This rule is for clockwise 90-degree. What will happen? The x will be replaced by positive y, and y will be replaced by negative x. In other words, what will happen? The y value will go to x place, x value will go to y place, and sign will also change when you will be doing the 90-degree clockwise rotation. Let's say, for example, if you have a point 1,3 and you did rotate it to clockwise 90-degree, what will happen? This is a rule. It is they both will change the place, yes, and the sign of this will change. It will become this. Let's suppose you have -4, -3. So what will happen? If you are doing 90-degree clockwise, this will come here, this will also come here, but the sign will we have to change. So this is the rule for 90-degree. Because we are rotating 90-degree clockwise, I showed you how it will happen. When you do 90-degree rotation, what will happen? For example, if something was in this direction, you rotated 90-degree, it will come here. Yes. Only what will happen when you are rotating 90-degree? You are just rotating 90-degree. So y will come here. This will come here. So accordingly, if you forget the rule, quickly in 1 second you can make the rule. Problem. Okay. So this is the rule for 90-degree clockwise. If you forget, let's suppose so many times it happened. I always forget the rule. I never remember the rule. How do I remember? I just draw the axis. I say this is positive x, this is negative x, positive y, negative y. What I have to do? 90-degree clockwise. Yes, okay. It means what will happen? This will come here. Yes, this will go here. Because the point is xy, so only check xy. Of course, this will come here, this will come here, but we need to concern about them. So in other words, what happened? It was x, so it has become now y. In place of x, y has taken, and in place of y, minus x has come. So the rule immediately you can make. Now I think if I ask you, make the rule for 90-degree anti-clockwise. So I think easily it can be made. 90-degree anti-clockwise. Look, this is x minus x, y minus y. Yes. So as you are rotating 90-degree, so what will happen? This will go here. This will become plus x now. This will come here. In other words, if there was xy, because we the point is in the form of xy, that is why I'm just checking them. Okay, same. It will be 90-degree anti-clockwise. So what it is going to be? It is going to be like they will change the place. Yes. And the sign of y will change this time, like it will be minus yx. Because you can see where it was x, in place of x, now you will write minus y. In place of y, you will write the plus x. For example, if there was a point 2, 4, and you are rotating under this rule 90-degree anti-clockwise. So what will happen to the point? The point will, they have to change the place, and the sign of this value, y value, is changing the sign. Okay, so it will be -4, I mean -4 too. It's easy to remember the rule. If you forget, you can use this way to write the rules. So this is the rule now for the 90-degree anti-clockwise. Okay, now next is 180-degree. Now for 180-degree, it doesn't matter whether it is clockwise or anti-clockwise. It will be same thing. What will happen? This is x minus x, y minus y. Yes. So for example, if you will rotate to 180-degree, this will go here. Yes. And this will come here. In the same way, this will shift here and this will shift here. I mean, this will become minus y and this will become minus x. So in other words, when you will be rotating with x, y, only sign will change. Okay, minus x, minus y. You can see. Doesn't matter whether it is clockwise, anti-clockwise, a 180-degree rotation will be same. So you have to remember these rules. The first rule is for clockwise 90-degree. What will happen? They will swap, but the sign of x will change. Okay. And if it is anti-clockwise 90-degree, they will swap. They will swap, but the sign of this will change. And if it is 180-degree, doesn't matter whether clockwise, anti-clockwise, or 180-degree, only sign will change. Okay. So these are the rules for the rotation, like how we will do the rotation. Okay. Clear? If it is clear, give me 1 second. I'll just take the worksheet. Yes, please. I hope so. You guys are ready to go with the question now. So let's see. Have a look at this question. You have been given a center. Yes, you have been given a center. This is a center. And we have been asked to rotate the triangle about the point B 180-degree. When you are rotating 180-degree, the rule you know very well. If the point is xy, it will change to minus x minus y. Yes, this is what you have to do with that. Now, how we will do, this is the point. From this point, take the vertex coordinate, like coordinate of each vertex. Okay, like for example, what will be the coordinate of this one? Anyone can say the coordinate of this point from B. This is from where you will start. One horizontal, one vertical you are going. Yes, one horizontal, one vertical. It means it is 1 1. Okay, what about this one? One horizontal, three vertical. 1 3. What about this one? You are going 1 2 horizontal on the left and then 2 vertical up. So minus 2 2. Okay, it's minus 2 2 because you are going on the left side. Always remember, if you go on the right side, x will be positive. If you go on the left side, x will be negative. So you wrote the coordinate of these points. No, minus 2 2, please, because you are going on the left side horizontally. So if you are going on the left side horizontally, so it means what will happen? The coordinates of the point would be negative 2. And going up mean positive. Going up for the y, if you are going down, it will be negative. Going up, it will be positive. Going right, it will be positive. Going left, it will be negative. So we wrote these points. Now, as we are rotating 180 degrees, so we will change them under this rule. Because the rule is xy will just, you forget, for example, you forget the rule, no problem. It takes less than a second even. X, negative x, y, negative y. So how would you change? This will come here and this will go here, like minus x, x. And this will here, this will here, like minus y. So mean where it was x, it has become minus x. Yes. And where it was y, has become now minus y. So that is. So do them accordingly. What will be the new point now? Minus 1, minus 1. because you just have to change the sign. This is the meaning of this one. -1, -3. Okay, 2, -2. Okay, 2, -2. We can change the sign and draw the new points now. That will be your rotation. And again, you must have to count from the center, please. This is the center, so count from here. -1, -1 mean one left, one down. Yes, I mean it will be here. So this point has shifted here. Okay. Okay, -1, -3, -1, 1, 2, 3. It will be here. I mean this point has shifted here. Okay, 2, -2. 2, -2. So this point has. So you rotated it 180 degree from the center. It's a rotation. In rotation, obviously orientation change, direction change, position change, but size doesn't change. Size stays same. Yes or not? Hmm? At least please say something. Okay, look at this one now. In this case, you have to rotate the triangle 90 degree clockwise about the point A. Like this is the center. From this center, you have to rotate it 90 degree clockwise. First, write the rule for 90 degree clockwise. Suppose you forget, no problem. X, Y, -X, -Y. What you need to do 90 degree clockwise. 90 degree clockwise, this will come here, mean it will become Y, and this will go here, -Y. Check these two only. Mean if it was XY, so it will become oh, sorry, -X, because this is minus X. It will be Y -X. Mean you will swap them and change the sign. Now from this point, what is the coordinate of this point? You are not moving horizontally, not vertically from this point. Yes. So mean it is 0, 0. Yes. What about this point? You're just moving 3 step horizontally, left, right, no vertical step. Mean it is -3, 0. Okay. For this point, you're moving 3 step left, 2 step up. So -3, 2. Now under this rule, when you will change them, what will happen? You will swap them and change the sign. So changing the sign of 0 doesn't affect. Okay, swap them and change the sign of this. Swap them and change the sign of this one while swapping, according to this rule. Yes, we have done the rotation. Now draw these new points. How would you do? 0, 0 mean stay here. 0, 3 mean no horizontal but 3 vertical here. Yes. Okay, it means this point has shifted here. Okay, and 2, 3, 2 horizontal, 3 vertical, like that. Give me 1 second, please. Just give me 1 second. I hope so that is clear now. Yes, please. Okay, shape is given. And you have been asked to rotate the triangle 90 degree clockwise with center 0, 0. I mean, this time your center is this one, 0, 0. Okay, if this is the center, so how would you do? From this center, write the coordinate of each point. Okay. And as you have to rotate 90-degree clockwise, so first better write the rule. You forget the rule, no problem. It will take less than a minute even to make the rule. When you will be rotating 90-degree clockwise, this will come here, this will go here. I mean, you will look how these change. Yes. So xy will change to y minus x. Yes. Because where it was x, now it has replaced with y. Where it was y, it has replaced with minus x. Now, next take the coordinate. What is the coordinate of point A? A from here is 1, 3. From this, because please look from center. As the center is 0, 0, so obviously you will look from there. 1, 3. What are the coordinate of B? From this, 3, 3. Now, what are the coordinates of C? 3, 2. So let's do them. Swap them. Because according to this rule, you have to swap by changing the sign of this one. Swap them and by changing the sign of this one. Swap them by changing the sign of this. Okay? This is now. So once you have done that, it means now draw them from the same center. 3 minus 1 means 3 horizontal, 1 down. This one. Okay. Now 3 minus 3. 3 minus 3. From the center again, please. 3 minus 3 means 3 step horizontal, 3 vertically down. 2 minus 3 mean 2 step horizontal, 3 vertically down. So just join them. So it's a rotation. Okay. Yes. Let me know. Clear or not? What is the problem, Abdul Rahman? Is if the previous one were clear, what is the issue with them? Write the rule. Take the coordinate of each point from the given center and then rotate them under the rule and redraw them from the same center. Hmm? You have not been focused or what? Okay, now do one thing, please. Take your notebooks. Take your notebooks. It's the same, no problem. You have to rotate this trapezium anti-clockwise about the origin. Like this is your center. Okay, from this center, rotate this one. Yes, so it's 3y from the origin. So it will be accordingly. What is the issue in that? We are rotating it. It will swap and change the sign of that. We did not make it 3 times. We just follow the rule. Okay, please everybody take your notebook. From the origin, try to write the coordinate of each one. Make the rule of anti-clockwise 90-degree anti-clockwise. You have, I'm going to give you 1 minute for this. Writing the coordinate and making the rule, please. So you have the idea how it works. You have 1 minute, please. Hurry up. No, look, first, what is the center? Take the coordinate first. Because first, the general rule, how we will do it. Yes, it's 90-degree anti-clockwise. I mean, this is x, this is y, this is minus x, this is minus y. So what will happen when you will rotate anti-clockwise? This will come here and this will go there. You have to check how they change. Like x, y will change under this rule. X will become minus y and y will become x. Okay, this is the rule that we will use to rotate them. Now, how it will work? From this point, how many steps? 1, 2, 3, and 1. So, mean the coordinate of this point are minus 3, 1 from center. Okay. Now, coordinate of this point from center are minus 2, 2. Okay, the coordinate of this point from the center are minus 2, 3. And the coordinate of this point from the center are minus 3, 4. Yes, you can count even from the center, it will be this. Now chain them under this rule. Like when you will be swapping, it will be minus 1, minus 3 now. Because you will shift them and change sign of this one only. This is the rule, what it is saying. This one will become minus 2, minus 2. Because you are bringing it here, and change the sign of it. This will be minus 3, minus 2. And this will be minus 4, minus 3. Okay. Let's do now minus 1, minus 3. So minus 1, minus 3. It will be here. From the same center now you have to. Minus 2, minus 2, minus 2, minus 2. Here. Okay, minus 3, minus 2, minus 3, minus 2. Here. Now it's minus 4, minus 3. It's here. So join them. So we rotated this one about the origin. Okay. It's pretty simple. You just remember the rule and then shift them accordingly and redraw them. Okay, look at this question, please. Again, take your notebook. This time you have to rotate 180-degree. Make the rule of 180-degree. You should know only we change the sign, nothing else. And this is your center. Center is 1, 0. 1, 0. This one. Means from here you will count them. Keep in mind, your center is 1, 0. So you have 1 minute to write the coordinate of each one from this center and make the rule, please. Okay, sorry, I give you a slide extra time, so it's okay. Sir, after when we are done with swapping as a coordinate, but after swapping, they will appear to be coordinate action. They will still be there. Look, coordinates are x, y. Okay, we have to do them accordingly. Just position we are changing. Let's see from this center, if from 1, 0, what are the coordinates of A? The coordinate of A are like 2 step and 1, 2, 3 steps. So 2 and 3 steps. Okay. What are the coordinate of this one from the center? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So C will be 4, 1. Again, please, not from here, from the given center. Okay, what will be for B? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So 4, 3. So what it is going to be? According to the rule of 180 degree, if it is xy, we just change the sign. Yes. So -2, -3, -4, -1, -4, -3. So from this center, count them. It will be -2, -3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, mean this one. This will be A, position of A. -4, 1, 2, 3, 4, -1. It should be here. Okay, then -4, -3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay, we have drawn the new. It means from this center, when we rotated this one, like if you keep it here, draw it and rotate, it will come over this one. This is rotation. Okay. Now, inshallah, I'm going to share one worksheet with you that is about the rotation. And